And because of those icy conditions, we are weather alert right now. And David, you mentioned earlier, some relief is coming our way. Looks like the system is moving on through.
Yeah, it's moving relatively quickly, but we're going to see some of the most significant impacts here in the metro over the next couple of hours. So weather alert through 9 a.m. here in Des Moines, likely a little longer than that in eastern Iowa, where the freezing rain will last a bit longer. And it has been heavier here throughout the morning hours. As we get into the afternoon, we'll still have scattered rain showers, but temperatures above freezing. So it's just a cold, unpleasant rain, but we are done with that icing threat. And then overnight, we should actually get some melting with some patchy fog out there. Winter weather advisory continues here for the metro through noon. That ice storm warning off to the east for areas like Marshalltown, Oskaloosa, Ottumwa, Newton. That goes until noon. Afternoon temperatures will be above the freezing mark, and we should start to see some melting. This is the radar estimating how much ice has accumulated. Now, it all depends on the exact surface temperature, what that rain is falling onto, and of course, if the roads have been treated, that will determine if there's any ice on the roadways. But you can see some significant icing here off to the east of Sheraton, south of Grinnell, south of I-80 here in southeastern Iowa. This is where we're seeing the most significant impacts on the roadways right now. So if we kind of take a look at some of the estimated ice accumulation here, you can see that it's around maybe 4/10 of an inch, getting close to a ½ inch here. So that is significant icing, and that continues to come down across southeastern Iowa. Here in the metro, we haven't had a whole lot of that freezing rain just yet, but it's coming down right now, and that will continue to accumulate here over the next hour or two. So about 1/10 of an inch so far estimated of ice here in Des Moines, but we are adding to that right now as that freezing rain has really increased over the last hour. Some steady freezing rain right over downtown at the moment, and we have more of that filling in as we look to the south toward Indianola, Osceola. There's more freezing rain coming right up I-35, and that's going to come into the metro here over the next hour or two. But the back edge is down near Clarinda, and that will continue to lift northeast fairly quickly. So I actually put a storm track on the back edge of this freezing rain, and moving around 35 miles an hour, that brings it into the Des Moines metro between 7:30 and 7:50. So in the 7 o'clock hour, I think this rain will start to move out, and the icy conditions will begin to improve after about 7:30 to 8 o'clock here in Des Moines. The freezing rain will continue longer across eastern Iowa, where that ice storm warning is in place. So slushy roads around the metro, maybe a few spots that are very icy. The worst road conditions, of course, southeast Iowa. That's where that heavy rain, heavy freezing rain has been ongoing all night long. You can see roads looking slick here down in Lamoni, but it's really hard to tell if that's ice or just wet roads. And that's the problem you're going to run into here all across the area. The Des Moines camera decided to just stop on us with the ice on it. Apparently, we are up to 30 degrees now, though, so that's the good news as we continue to warm above freezing by about 9 o'clock. Then the ice threat comes to an end. We get up to about 35 here later this afternoon. That helps the melting to actually kick into gear, and then we're into the 40s for Sunday and Monday.